Malik generally does pretty well in the classroom. He was having lots of troubles other places in the school. So we made a contract with Malik that he had to continue his appropriate behavior in the classroom, continue doing homework, those sorts of things, but that he also had to hold it together in other areas of the building. Recess, lunch, gym, art, music, that sort of thing. Those times where, you know, there's less supervision sometimes, or where there's just a lot of activity going on.
We're here today because you fulfilled your contract with Oakmont Elementary School to be an outstanding student. Tell me some of the things inside that contract that you had to meet to have lunch with me today.
I had to control my anger, and I had to listen to all my teachers and don't get in any trouble.
That's good, that's good. So basically you just had to stay on the right path and put your best foot forward with your attitude, right? Like, what made you want to fulfill that contract?
I wanted to complete something that I can do.
You wanted to be a leader, you wanted to feel like you accomplished something, like you made some accomplishment. Before the contract was in place, what type of things were you doing in school that were keeping you unfocused, that were not helping you?
I was talking to my friends in class, and every time people would laugh at me when I get in trouble, I would just yell.
You would just yell. That would make you get upset. What made you want to make a difference with that? What made you want to change that, to turn that around and make your friends not laugh at you?
Because nobody thought I could. People thought I couldn't do it.
So you wanted to prove them wrong. What kind of obstacles did you face?
I kept on talking about my family and stuff, but I had to control my anger.
Was there anything that you did in particular that you remember that helped you ignore them and keep fighting forward?
Ms. Johnson told me to put my hands in my pocket and ball my fist up and count to 100.
You were a 5-star honor roll twice this year, right?
Yep.
People look at you differently. How do they look at you now?
Like I'm a leader.
Malik's behavior has changed. He knows he has to keep working on his behavior in order to spend his time with Doe. So all I would have to do when he was starting to have a rough time is say, Malik, are you working on your contract? And usually that would pull him back together. His behavior now, I don't generally say that. Yeah, he does still need reminders, of course. All children do. However, Malik now is functioning in other places in the building much more successfully. And that was a big problem area for him. So he's functioning much better in other areas.
By fulfilling his contract, Malik chose to be a champion. I want all students to be champions.
This is a message that we push very hard, and we're starting, I believe, to make progress with it at our school. Progress with it at our school. Progress with it at our school. Progress with it at our school.